Hey guys, Q Mombasa here. Now that I talked about my crush, now it is time to talk about my freaking teacher. So, anyway, I think we're also gonna talk about Garrett and Trustin and the other people. So anyway, so my teacher, right? She had a pretty funny voice. I remember in 4th grade, I saw her and I thought it was funny because she was like, she sounded really weird, right? And I heard that she was really mean and she didn't like anyone. And I was like, huh, thank God she's not gonna be my teacher. Sure enough, she was my teacher the very next freaking year. So I meet this teacher, right? And I'm like, you know what? It can't be that bad. So I go to meet her, and first thing, she acts so nice, and I thought she was gonna be a nice teacher, you know? And my ass, she was freaking mean as heck. Let's see how it all started, how the crap storm started. So I meet the teacher, and she goes, "Hi, we're gonna help you in school. Yeah, we're gonna prepare you for middle school." I'm like, oh, it's gonna be very positive reinforcement. Preparing me for middle school? Oh, that's a good thing. A very good thing. And yeah, so I'm going, whoa, she's gonna prepare me for middle school. That's great, right? No, it's not. So what really bites me in the ass was that she treats me like crap. So, what I found out from based on who my father talked to was that every year every year she finds 3 boys in her class that she hates. So, I was one of them. And, she also picked on my best friend, right? So, my best friend was also someone she did not really like, you know. He's literally the reason why we had to bring deodorant. Like, come on. And let me tell you an example of how much she hated me. So, whenever I would get in trouble, she would encourage my team to get mad at me. She was like, "Look, it's Kyle's fault." I'm like, I should have freaking punched her in the face that day, but. Anyway, my team, the idiot morons they were, they listened to her and they looked at me like I did something wrong. I'm like, guys, she's telling you guys to get mad at me. So anyway, that wasn't a big deal. But let me tell you the bull crap that happened. So anyway, I get in huge trouble for one of the stupidest things ever. And so does my friend, and she also hated this guy named Chance. So Chance, right, he freaking throws a piece of bread at me, and I squeeze it, and then I throw it back at him, and then he says that I licked it, and then my best friend, I feel the worst for him, because he didn't do anything. All he just did was laugh, and my teacher's like, "You boys are in big trouble!" And, like, keep in mind that girls were doing this kind of stuff, too. The girls were going around, but guess what? She didn't care, because she was a sexist moron. Anyway, she just hated guys, especially us. So, anyway, we go back to class, and she publicly humiliates us in front of the class. She's like, "These 3 boys were misbehaving at the lunch table." I'm like, shut up! Like, saying that. But I didn't. Because I have something called patience. And so, anyway, she says we're in trouble. She embarrasses us in front of the whole class, and she's like, "Kyle, this guy and this guy all messed around the lunch table. Look at the consequences it can go through. Blah, 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 frickety blah. I'm a worthless piece of crap." No, just kidding. She's not worthless. She has her own life. But anyway, yeah. Now, there is good things that she said, don't get me wrong. She said that her dream was to see me as a college professor, right? what she liked about me was that I could speak out in public, and that's the thing that tricked me into liking her. That she liked me for one reason. Was what she liked about me. She hated me, but what she liked about me was that I was confident on stage. So she had me do that a lot. And other than that, she didn't like me. So anyway, yeah. And at this time, at the same damn time, I had this dude named Garrett I had to deal with. And the problem with Garrett was that he was in my martial arts class. I mean, in 4th grade, he was bad. He made fun of my... my Wi-Fi stopped working. So I can't play any music. Yes, I was playing music off of YouTube. So anyway, what was I talking about? So Garrett also had a crush on my crush, right? And he, liked her about as much as I did. And the worst part, in 4th grade, he was in my martial arts class. He would make fun of my martial arts. You heard about it. Anyway, in 5th grade, he decides to have a crush on my crush, and that was already a problem. I also hated him because he would get away with the stupidest crap. Even though he wasn't even in my class, he pissed me off. I mean, in 4th grade, he was in my class. In 5th grade, he wasn't. Sorry to confuse you guys, but in 5th grade, right, even though he wasn't in my class, he pissed me off, right? And he had a crush on her, and he said I had no chance. He had as much chance as I did. And anyway, he always thought he was better than me, you know? In 5th grade, he would, yeah. So I hated him both years. In 4th grade, he was an annoying brat. In 5th grade, he was just another obstacle in my way. He would always get close to my crush. He would always go, yeah. And, like, I remember one time he was dancing with her. I'm like, dude, do you want me to kill you? Are you granting a death wish? Seriously, bruh. Like, oh, I can play my music again. Anyway, in 5th grade, he always tried getting close to her. Luckily, he failed. But, it wasn't, I mean, and what's funny is that I hated him more than this other guy in 3rd grade who actually dated my crush. And I didn't get really mad, because at the time I was confused whether they were actually in a relationship or not. Because, they didn't really hug or kiss or anything, but Garrett, he didn't even date her and he pissed me off. He'd always talk about how amazing she is. I was like, shut up! That's my job. It's my job to make her happy. You are just there to be a pest. Okay? Anyway, I was so angry at the time. I'm still angry now. Because, yeah. So, those are some of the reasons why 5th grade sucked. Other reasons were minor, like, they made a big impact, but I was going through puberty. What do you expect? Mood swings, right? So anyway, at this time, my father and I stopped getting along. We get along now, but this was when my father went through this weird phase where he would yell at me for everything. Everything I did wrong. I was like, dude, what happened to you? You used to be so cool. I mean, now he's cool again, but like, before he used to hate everything. Anyway, he and I would always get in arguments, and it was sad, because, I mean, I used to get along with him, and then, yeah. But now, I get along with him, and 5th grade is no longer there, and my life has improved so much since then, and, yeah. Also, I have improved. I have become a better person. I've become more confident. I still am addicted to video games, but I'm passionate about it. I mean, I tell my parents the truth now. I don't hide the fact that I play video games all the time. You know what? I love video games. It is a very fun activity. It is something that gets your blood pumping, something that puts your energy into, something to do. And that's why I love video games. Anyway, tell me what you guys thought about this video, and as I always say, see you guys next time.